Okay, so let's get into the original video that was planned for tonight before all sins let loose. All sinned, all let loose. Let's get back to the original video. I had done this one originally at Tim Hortons. However, I knew I was not ready to film this video. I knew I was not, so I'm redoing it again. And yes, I will be leaving the Tim Hortons one up in order to compare notes with both. I will be comparing notes with both videos, the one from Tim Hortons and this one, in order to see what the differences are between both videos, both in my physical body as well as what was said continually through my lips. Okay, so we're gonna do quite a few videos again where I know I'm in control and no one will stop me. Absolutely no one will stop me. And if anyone does try to stop me, y'all know where to look. Y'all know where to look. Officers in uniforms will come for you if you do try to touch me at any point in time. And hopefully this will be the last warning that I will have to give to you, ma'am. Let's speak into this topic of Adam and Eve, the sinner's feast. As I said, I was at a discomfort when I spoke on that topic due to the fact that I felt forced to speak on a topic that I wasn't ready to speak on, as I did not have enough speaking points in order to measure the topic with. I still don't have all the speaking points to measure. I don't. However, I will have both videos to compare to each other, and I will eventually have the speaking point, and I will not be striking this out, as it will be an attachment to the speaking points right here in order to continue the series of the sinner's feast with Adam and Eve. So let's begin. It's funny, I just had a thought this morning at 2 a.m. Not today, but way back in like 2021, that era, because it's 2022, so probably 2021, 2020. I had a few thoughts that kind of started flowing from my brain, and I was sharing my thoughts with someone out loud, and they said grab a pen and start writing some information down that they were going to give me based off of the thoughts that I had, because it was a mind-boggling thought as to what happened with Adam and Eve, and did it really happen in this era of 2022, or did it happen in the biblical time concept? What happened? How did it affect us in today's human world when Adam and Eve ate from the fruit of the tree in the center of the garden? Like, what truly happened? How did it affect us? How did we get here? How did mankind begin to sin so badly after they were apparently banished from the Garden of Eden for eating from the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil? What truly happened with them then, and how is it affecting us now? That is the thought I had, and I got the response. Write these points down, and you will get the rest of the information in time in order to continue what sounds like a series for this channel, Unspoken Authority, by me, Ashery Stewart. How was it possible that before Adam and Eve sinned, as in ate from the tree in the middle of the garden, that contains the knowledge of both good and evil. They were married for 3 years, yet never spoke to each other face to face. How's that possible? Maybe they were barred from speaking to each other until they bowed to Satan. And they did bow to Satan by eating from the tree in the middle of the garden. They did bow. They did. How do you keep yourself from bowing at the tree in the middle of the garden? How do you keep yourself from bowing? You do not let fear conquer you. You conquer fear by striking the devil at the devil's feet. And how do I conquer fear? I do my research. I listen to my spoken authorities right here. I follow through with my spoken authority, and with being able to follow through my spoken authority, I'm able to conquer my fears. I'm able to continue to speak, to share my thoughts, to share my truth, to share my pain, and not hold on to anything. If someone tells you that you need to hold on to your pain in order to use it against somebody else in order to win, that's not what I'm doing. That's not how it goes. That is absolutely not how it goes. How does it go? You release your anger. You release it. You release it. And one of the best ways that I do that personally is by speaking my mind and fighting back. Every time someone comes at me and attacks me with a lie, I fight back. Yes, I do meet with the danger when the danger comes. I do meet with the danger. Why? In order to be able to report that the danger did show up. And the danger did do, or they did attempt to do what they were supposed to do. However, one of the deceptive lies that has been broken down, which was said for me to say in the past, is they don't believe in the inner earpiece. They don't believe in here. The question is, if you don't believe in the inner earpiece, how do kids hear us? How do kids know how to repeat what's being said? How did we learn to speak? How did you learn to tell the lie? How did you learn to open up your mouth and say words? In order for that to happen, you have to have a mic piece attached in order to be able to be heard. You have to have a mic piece attached. So telling me that you don't believe in the inner earpiece, that's a lie in order to get me to look dumb. Oh, gee, you're talking to a wall because the inner earpiece doesn't exist. Why? Because you all want me to come through the peach doors in order to worship Farrah Khan. I will not be doing that. Ever. 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 I will not. No. I will never be worshiping Farrah Khan. Ever. Yet, when the woman sinned, she was able to speak to the husband for the first time since she was formed through Israel. Okay, I get it. I absolutely get it. Eat the ish shut up, stop talking, and you can finally talk to other human beings. Cherie Stewart. Eat the stuff. Do not talk about what Farrah Khan did to Key Soul Care as well as my natural sisters alike. Don't talk. Don't talk to what he did. Don't say nothing with your mouth open. Eat the stuff, Cherie Stewart, and you will forever live with the help of Farrah Khan. I don't know, but I was living without Farrah Khan's help from before my natural sisters alike was formed. I was absolutely living. I was living. I was living before Farrah Khan ever found out who I was where. I was living when he knew who I was. I was living. I was living. I went to school. I went to high school and I went to middle school. I lived with my vocal cords. So who is Farrah Khan to tell me to eat the stuff? Stop talking and you will live longer. Bitch, I don't want to starve. Motherfucker. I don't want to be starving and begging nobody to poke me with no motherfucking needle in order to be able to eat shit for the rest of my life. I don't want to be doing that. I want to know what it feels like to be full from eating solid. Let me ask y'all a question. A baby eating solid food from eating milk. A baby eating solid food from moving from the breast milk. Why am I supposed to stop talking and enjoy what I fought so hard as a child to learn to eat, chew, and swallow? I fought to learn to eat that from childhood. I fought to learn to eat that. Now I'm supposed to. As I was saying before the banging started, on purpose, I fought as a child. Anyways, I'll let her keep talking and trying to interrupt me by them sending her to the door continually in order to do that. Anyways, why should I, as an adult, lose what I fought for? Why should I, as an adult, lose what I fought for as a child? Why should I do that? Why should I lose what I fought for as a child in order to give Farrah Khan or any other man any credit? You fight as parents to get your child to speak. You fight as parents to get your child to walk in order to show off. Oh, gee, my child started walking at this age. My child started saying their first words at this age. However, as a 42-year-old, I'm supposed to all of a sudden stop talking and not speak the truth on the facts as to what they're doing with my daughter right now, which is to cause abuse in order to keep me quiet from speaking? Tell me where the lie is, because I'm leaving that behavior into Farrah Khan. Tell me where the lie is.